Imagine you're a small child who wants to speak but cannot form his words properly. Imagine being labeled as naughty or slow when in reality you just need support. Post COVID, speech delays, hyperactivity, ADHD, and autism indicators have significantly increased in primary school children. Yet in India, therapy is still seen as a taboo. Parents, they don't act. Schools don't detect early. Children suffer silently. This is the problem we're here to solve. We are Project Vaani, and here's what the problem really looks like today.
In India today, 1 in 10 children show signs of speech or language delay. Early intervention before age 8 has 80 to 90% success. Yet, most cases are detected years late. Why? Because speech therapy is private and expensive. Awareness among parents is low. Schools lack structured detection mechanisms. Therapy centers operate outside schools. Social stigma delays action. As a result, children who could thrive early fall behind permanently. This is not a demand problem, it's a delivery problem. So far, we have built a validated problem solution framework, designed a scalable intern supervision model, aligned our solution with the national education policy, identified strong pilot potential in urban and semi-urban schools. Our next milestone is pilot partnership with schools and university tie-ups for intern pipelines.
Note that the speech therapy market in India, or rather the therapy market in India in general, is a very broad term. To further categorize it, we see that our startup Vaani focuses on the speech delay slash speech therapy slash autism spectrum disorder oriented therapies for ages 0 to 6. This is a fairly nuanced industry, and to tell you exact numbers on its market potential and or market cap will be fairly difficult at the current stage. But as is focused on the Canva strategy as well, this Indian market currently on these ages 0 to 6 particularly focuses on clinical expertise, one-to-one specialization. This caters the market to a very small niche of people who are A, fairly well to do, and B, have the resources and the time allotments which they can provide to their child. Our startup focuses on the gray areas and the places where we can come in which there is a major market gap in. Where does this major market gap look like? This major market gap looks like, number one, low focus on the amount and affordability of these particular therapies provided to institutions and provided on a large scale. Number two, it looks like accessibility being redundantly low insofar as the number one finding out and diagnosis of these problems and issues is concerned, and secondly, the acceptance of these issues also. Number three, early detection of these problems and issues can only be done in a classroom environment, and therefore having us in the classroom environment is not only super beneficial for the child, but also is extremely beneficial insofar as the treatment procedure and the treatment timeline is concerned. We come in by telling you that school integrations of this particular program, that is to say, already under the NEP's guidelines, the school have to have a special educator, under which when our program comes in and provides them with the intern and provides them with the human capital to build on this, we sort of take away from that social stigmatization and try to explain and normalize these issues and try to find a probable solution for them. The scalability of these issues is extremely high, and the scalability of the startup also is high with them. We can scale to a large number of masses in India, not only to tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 cities, but also to tier 4 cities. In addition, government school types is also a very big probability with this startup insofar as the number of government schools in India is concerned. Since therapy centers compete with each other instead of competing on, let's say, we come in while maintaining professional quality throughout. We provide you with certified expert supervision. That is the teacher which the school has itself hired. Therefore, the trust factor is already there. Secondly, we come in with structured protocols and continuous process tracking on our particular digital websites. And additionally, we also provide for the dual coincidence of wants between the interns, which will probably require internship experience in order to get into their desired field in the future, and also the human capital which the school requires but does not have the funding to hire. Therefore, by playing on the dual consent of wants between the students and the school faculties and the school institutions budget in the country, we can create a very large market and capsize on this market on the very early stages it is right now.
The current industry targets only urban, already diagnosed children from high-income families. Project Vaani unlocks 3 tiers of non-customers. Tier 1, soon-to-be non-customers are parents who suspect a problem but delay therapy due to stigma or cost. Tier 2, refusing non-customers are parents who are unaware that speech delay, ADHD, or learning differences exist until academic damage becomes visible. Tier 3, never considered non-customers are schools that have never integrated therapy into academics. By embedding our solution inside schools, we convert all 3 tiers simultaneously. This is not a niche, it is a system-wide blue ocean. Project Vaani operates on a B2B plus B2B2C model. Our revenue streams include school subscription partnerships priced at $8 to $10 per session, far lower than private therapy costs, parent continuation plans, offering optional online expert guidance beyond school hours, government and CSR partnerships aligned with the national education policy and inclusive education mandates, and intern certification programs where interns pay for structured training and supervised field experience. Why this works? Interns help solve the severe shortage of therapy professionals. One school partnership impacts hundreds of children every year. And as we scale, marginal cost decreases, making the model both financially sustainable and socially scalable.
We eliminate external therapy stigma, disconnect between school and therapy, and we reduce the cost of interventions, delay in diagnosis, and parent resistance. Alongside, we raise early detection, classroom inclusion, and accessibility across all income groups. We create a school integrated therapy ecosystem, an internship based human capital model, which is hybrid offline plus online expert support.